Hello, everyone. Wait, hold on. Gotta put on some footage and something to kind of keep y'all entertained real quick. Yeah, that should probably work. Hello there, everybody. It's me, Sabata. It's been a while since I've actually taken the time to talk to you guys. I will admit, if I do sound a bit strange, it's mostly because I'm kind of going, like, without an outline. I just have, like, a bunch of thoughts in my head, so, I figured it's been a long time since I've actually given everyone a bit of a channel update, which, realistically, now with the timing that I am doing this, considering a bunch of YouTube channels lately have been doing, like, retirement things, I promise you, I'm not retiring. I just realized that my timing is piss poor. Anyway, I just wanted to make this because there's a few things that are just, kind of going on. I'm pretty sure some people have noticed that I've narrowed down my Let's Play number down to like 3 titles at a time. This is mostly because a lot of things in life won't really go too much into details. That and keeping down to a lower number makes it a little bit easier to get to later games that are on my list. A lot of games coming out, apparently. SMT5 Vengeance, the Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC, and those are just a couple of titles that are on my radar, so that's gonna be fun to kind of cover whenever those come out. You think if I got a bunch of Coca-Cola, put that inside a bag, and then sped until I got pulled over, that I would get in trouble if I told the police that I did have a bag of Coke? Oh, right! One more important thing I now just remembered. This year's Soba Spooktober thing is gonna be a bit different this time. Originally, whenever I started this about a couple of years ago, I would just add a new game to my Let's Play repertoire, and then I would add that on top of my usual recording routine. This time, I decided something that might be a bit better and make it a bit more thematic with the entire month of October in general. Basically, whenever October 1st rolls around, we're going to be putting like a temporary halt to current Let's Plays that I am covering during the entire month of October. So that way I can devote October specifically to only horror games. Does that mean I've got the games decided for October this year? One being a particularly popular PC game that came out years ago that I never actually sat down to play it. According to Steam, I actually played about an hour of it, but I've got no recollection of this shit. So yeah, it's gonna be Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I'm not gonna try to hide that anymore. Yeah, we might be covering that for this year's Soba Spooktober, as well as Bendy and the Ink Machine. So those will probably be our 2 games that we're gonna be covering for October this year. I'll see you guys there. Oh, right. On top of that, there's also the Disgaea project. I'm pretty sure people have been wondering about since I dropped that trailer, or not really a trailer, more like a teaser for Disgaea IF. At the time I'm recording this little bit of audio, I'm getting some extra artwork done specifically for episode 1. I've been putting a lot of money into this because, first off, I'm not really asking people to do stuff for free. Got a lot of talented artists that are working on this, like Sekai, Ariaki, Nerdtag, Skydiving Quagga. Legitimately fantastically talented artists. All of which I'm pretty sure you all recognize as some of my thumbnail artists. Anyway, concerning the Disgaea IF project, yeah, it's still in a work in progress. Episode 1 is. We're currently sitting at about a 30-minute episode length, and I have made the executive decision to actually include partial voice acting. Yeah, that means I am going to be potentially looking out for voice actors to at least do like minor stuff like maybe voice acting for like a cutscene or something like that. Anyway, I'm pretty sure there are some people that are legitimately curious about at least what it might look like. So, I don't know, maybe I'll put in like a very short snippet of the editing progress of that entire thing. Well, who knows? So yeah, that's actually pretty much it. I'm still kind of doing what I'm doing, enjoying what I'm doing, realizing that honestly, at this point, I've legitimately been thinking about potentially getting rid of my Patreon and replacing it with a Ko-Fi. By the way, if I do decide to get rid of my Patreon, I'll actually make an announcement about that. And for those people who have, even if I get rid of the Patreon, everybody's names that did support me over the years will still be immortalized. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Let it be known that I seriously appreciate all the support that you have shown me over the years. No amount of thanks will ever be enough to show how happy you guys have made me over this time.